Warm greetings from Chams Media. We hope you are keeping well. Now, we are happy to introduce our new talent on board.
As the Samburu community slowly realized that
Lauren Nanok Edukon, producer and reporter. She will be leading content creation in Turkana and other counties within the North Rift region. Her inaugural feature is about the recent anti-FGM declaration by elders in Samburu County, a ceremony that was attended by President Uhuru Kenyatta. Take a look.
We, the cultural elders from the Samburu community, hereby declare on this 5th day of March 2021, we affirm our commitment to end female genital mutilation.
it was a historic declaration at Kisima. A declaration that is finally expected to bring to an end once and for all the harmful culture of female genital mutilation in Samburu County. A declaration that was witnessed and endorsed by President Uhuru Kenyatta.
Zile mila ambazo zaumiza watoto wetu tuachane nazo, lakini zile mila ambazo ni za manufaa kwa watoto wetu tuendelee nazo.
The entire site beside Lake Kisima is sacred to the Samburu community, and it is where the Samburu Council of Elders, drawn from 6 mountains, made history in denouncing and saying no to FGM. The Kisima Declaration has been a long journey, given that it is never easy to wipe out a culture. Elders representing 6 mountains, including Mount Kulal, Nyiro, Loroki, Ndoto, Wamba, and Marsabit, had to buy the idea first with stakeholders, including the anti-FGM board, making every effort to convince Samburu to join the list of other counties that have denounced the practice.
Mambo ya ukeketaji kuanzia leo isiwadhuru mtoto yeyote wale, kwa sababu kuna wengine hata wasamani wakati inakeketwa wasichana, kuna wengine, yani wote tumebariki awe wamebarikiwa.
Kenya is home to over 4 million women and girls who have undergone female genital mutilation from 22 hotspot counties, among them Samburu County. Of the 22 counties, Borana and West Pokot pioneered the bold move of denouncing the harmful practice.
The communities can come up with their own alternatives. Each community to come with its own. We just want them to stop the cut, but they can continue with all the other traditional practices, but except the ones that are harmful to the girl child. Then we are also looking at the Kuria community, which is at the border of Kenya and Tanzania. Very high FGM cases. We also have the Maasai of Kajiado and Narok. Now it will be easier for the Maasai because the Samburu have already done their declaration. Yes, so we are hoping by the end of the year, we will now have all the declarations done.
All eyes are on Samburu now. Over the years, the decision to have women and girls undergo FGM as a rite of passage from childhood to adulthood has haunted generations. Meet Eunice Leshorono from Ngutoto Elepere village in Suguta Marmar, Samburu. She is now 18 years old, a mother of 2 girls and an FGM survivor. After tending to some of her chores, she gives me a glimpse into the fateful ordeal that befell her 3 years ago, an act she was not aware of. This changed Eunice's health completely when it was time for her to give birth. Eunice is one of those celebrating the Kisima Declaration as the move, she says, will free her 2 daughters from the practice. As the Samburu community slowly realized that FGM, bears a ton of harmful effects on their women and girls, Mary Ileakono from Nomotio village is one among the many FGM practitioners who denounce the practice for good.
20
years ago, Mary Ileakono began practicing FGM after realizing that she could make a living out of it.
Kukaa kidogo kama mwaka karibu 20 inaanza hiyo maneno, sababu meona iko na pesa na meona mnasaidia. Nasema badala mnapika pombe inaitwa changa, washa mnatairi wasijana. Kwa msijana samani ni 1000. Wakati watu wameongeza anakuwa 2000. Napata 2000 na napata shilingi 2 ya embe.
Let's give Mary some time to clean her goat shed. Okay, the story continues. Mary, who has circumcised more than 150 girls, explains what it took to perform the cut.
Anaambia tu msijana toka tu kwa nyumba kama saa hapa, nasimama hapa, anamwogea maji, kwa maji namwogea, msijana anakaa chini, anakaa tu, si hata wewe mnakaa chini, kukata duye. Nakata tu na embe, nashika na hii mkono, nakata na hii mkono. Damu tu natoka, lakini ng'ombe saa hii watu wase ana dunga ng'ombe, natoa damu, kapatia hiyo damu saa hiyo tu. Paka tu kesho naenda kwake, mzee yake naenda kutibu.
However, Mary denounced the ritual after realizing that it left numerous health challenges like difficulty while giving birth, passing urine, and in worse scenarios, loss of life. Her decision was also influenced by the need to obey the law.
Hii kitu mekupatikana anapunga. Pamoja na hiyo msijana, pamoja na hiyo wase, kila kitu. Sasa mimi nasema haya, hii kitu ni mbaya. Ni mzuri ni kuasha. Kwa sababu hiyo kitu ataingiza moto. Anapata pesa saa nyingine lakini ataingiza moto. Nasikia tu pale naenda, hiyo msijana amekuwa mgonjwa. Hata wao mwenyewe anasikia uchungu. Nasema wewe Mungu nisaidie hiyo mtoto kwa sababu ni mbaya kama nimesikia mimi ndio matairi na nimekuwa mgonjwa au nimekufa. Kusikia mimi nimelala jila juu ya kwenda tu kutairi msijana ya mwenyewe. Mimi nawasha.
Difficulty while giving birth remains the biggest challenge for any woman or girl who has undergone FGM. The Samburu community and stakeholders have for a long time been engaging the youth, women and girls in the fight against FGM, ignoring the critical role of elders.
We went to women, we went to girls, sometimes to youth, but we left the decision makers who are the men. Once we started the dialoguing with the men who are the decision makers, this is the time now the procedure is now coming out. The men now are trying now to understand and agreeing and giving us an okay. So I think we started with the wrong footing.
Better late than never, they say. A declaration has been made after all. The Kisima Declaration is seen as a blessing to Samburu women and girls who have not undergone FGM, and it is a journey that is expected to benefit not only the county but the nation at large, with improved health and self-esteem topping the list of changes that will bring joy to the faces of women and girls. For Chams Media, I'm Lanok Lauren Edukon in Samburu.